Human trafficking, it occurs in every corner of Houston. Really, no neighborhood is immune.
And during our midday show, Zach Lajway showed us how to identify human trafficking and how to stop it. Now he's going to introduce us to a woman who was trafficked when she was just 10 years old. Here's Zach with the rest of her story.
When I was 10 years old.
In the safety of her home, Rhonda Kirkendall reflects on the most painful part of her life.
I was visiting my dad at an apartment complex, and I was down at the apartment pool by myself. A man came up to me and asked me if I wanted to be a model, and I just remember thinking how glamorous that would be, and so of course I said yes.
No questions asked.
He would first drive to Fort Bend County and pick me up and take me into Houston, and then eventually I would be flown from Intercontinental Airport out to Lubbock. It's part of an airplane ticket. I think it's actually luggage that was used when I was flown back in '81. I'd be picked up on a Friday.
By Monday morning, Rhonda was back in her seat at school.
I mean, I came home and I told no one.
Did your parents ever ask about these photos, these modeling shoots?
No.
Did you ever get to model?
No. It was a front for a child pornography ring is what it was.
During those weekend trips, Rhonda was sexually assaulted.
I stayed silent for about 24 years. When I decided to come out and speak, I found that I was past a statute of limitations and that I couldn't press charges.
Rhonda says the man who trafficked her, now free, was eventually convicted in 3 states, including Texas. Rhonda worked tirelessly to abolish the statute of limitations on child sexual assault, a law which took effect in Texas in 2007. But her work continues today.
We know with social media, the internet, now anyone is susceptible to trafficking. And the way that traffickers use social media is they may throw out a net of 300 messages. Once someone, male or female, adult or child, responds, that's the first step. You know, you fall into a trap of you love them, they're your best friend, or, you know, they're going to help you become a model. And so there's so many different tactics that traffickers use.
Renewing dependency while perpetrators don't let go, caring citizens don't give up.
I heard about human trafficking and what was happening in sexually oriented businesses right near my house.
Kristen Ege lives in North Harris County. She visits people working at businesses that are often fronts for trafficking.
And I thought, well, what do I have in my hand? I'm a baker. I have cookies, and I started giving cookies away. Everybody gets cookies and a little love note, and they get a hotline number if they need emergency help.
Through this work, Ege found the Arc Bakery and Cafe, a nonprofit that raises funds and awareness for anti-human trafficking initiatives. To date, the effort bakes and delivers more than 700 cookies a month to sexual-oriented businesses throughout Houston.
It's missions like these that mean so much to survivors and victims who are not yet free.
I can tell you that the trauma of trafficking is devastating, but it was the silence that killed me.
For adults who are trafficked, often their perpetrator is a loved one, a significant other, maybe someone they feel indebted to. According to city and county leaders, last year more than 100 people were charged with human trafficking in Harris County. Unbound Now, Houston says it's helped more than 300 survivors. Now keep in mind though, this is one organization in one county doing this work.
You think to the woman's story who you brought us just now, and it's easy to say, wow, that was 1981, that could never happen again. But a child sitting alone at an apartment pool, very easily could happen today. Goes upstairs, says, hey, I got a modeling job. Parents are busy. Sure, have it. Could totally happen today.
We need to have more and more stories like these to share so people continue to talk about this and bring light to it. Zach, thank you.